Chuck was born in Chicago, which of course is where Rotary was founded. His family moved to Sin City, Las Vegas in 1962. Chuck attended Catholic grade school, high school, and college. Chuck has 3 degrees from the University of San Diego, his bachelor's, law school, and business school. However, Chuck might have had a little bit too much Catholic education because he married a fine Jewish girl. His wife, Kimberly. Clearly, Kimberly improved the Pretto gene pool. Club 33 is not Chuck's first stint as president. He was president of his 8th grade class, his freshman and senior classes in high school. At USD, he was president of his fraternity, Phi Kappa Theta. Phi Beta Phi. No. Phi Kappa Theta. Bro, damn it, bro. Professionally, Chuck has served as president of the National Flea Market Association in 2008 and 2009. He also served as the president of the North Bay Business Improvement District from 2004 to 2005. As the oldest kid of 5, Chuck has always lived service above self. As a young kid, he volunteered in his parish and visited seniors in rest homes. Now he has lunch with seniors every Thursday. This is, as a young kid, he volunteered in the parish, and this is how he was introduced to Rotary. When he was approached by Goodwill to place collection bins at the Kobeys swap meet, Chuck agreed. A few months later, Goodwill CEO Mike Rowan invited Chuck to join Rotary, and the rest is history. Chuck loves the desert, especially camping and rocketry. When you visit Chuck's office, it's filled with rockets hanging from the ceiling. His love for rockets grew out of the 1960s Apollo program and America's race for space. Chuck is a shopper. He loves to shop.
Oh, boy.
He likes buying stuff even more. Kimberly says it's an addiction. He's also a bit of a hoarder. So owning Kobeys swap meet is a mixed blessing. It allows him to have a garage sale whenever he wants. He tends to buy more than he sells. This is good grist for next year's roast. Over his 20 years in our club, Chuck has served on nearly every one of our 60 committees. He is certainly the best qualified and most prepared president in our club's history. There is no one more respected and beloved than this Rotarian. Ladies and gentlemen, our president for 2013-14, Chuck Pretto. You may be seated. You know, it is a tradition in our club that the mayor of the city of San Diego bestow the administration oath of office on our new president. Well, it's been a busy week for Mayor Bob.
Yeah, to say the least. Oh.
You can actually get up and walk over when you swing in.
In fact, right now he's out trolling for a new girlfriend. So Chuck has asked me to administer the oath of office to him at this time. Would you mind standing once again during the oath of office? And Chuck, would you join me, please? You raise your 3 fingers.
Italian like this.
Chuck, please raise your right hand. Chuck Pretto, do you solemnly swear to abide by and uphold the mission and bylaws of the San Diego Rotary Club?
I do.
To perform your duties to the best of your ability and capacity?
I do.
To promote community welfare, develop teamwork, and partnership for the greater of San Diego?
I do.
And faithfully discharge your duties of the office of President of the San Diego Rotary Club?
I do.
Congratulations, and thank you for your wonderful service above self.
Please take a seat. Thank you. Pauline, before we do anything else, come up here and get this pin out of my hands. I'm too scared to hold this pin even for today.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. It really is a special day. But it's not just about me. It's about Club 33. So thank you very much for participating in this wonderful tradition.
Yeah, but I got some before.
Give me 1 second while I get to my right page. Sorry about that. Okay. It's now my responsibility and duty to swear in my board for 2013 and 2014. Will the board members, the directors of Club 33, please stand? And if you don't remember your name, I will do that for you. Yes. Doug Arbon, Joe Craver, Bill Early, Peg Eddy, Kevin Enright, Joe Farage, Woody Ledford, Lisa Miller, John Morrell, David Oates, Greg Zinser, President-elect Michelle Canlin, and past President Jody Jacob. Okay. We're all ready. Yes, let's give them a round of applause. Three of our fine folks were not able to join us today, but I definitely want to recognize them. Peter Duncan, President nominee, Craig Blower, Secretary Treasurer, and Joe Poirier. Unfortunately, they were not able to be with us. Okay, please raise your right hand, okay, and repeat "I will" after each phrase. Do you, as newly elected officers and directors of the Rotary Club of San Diego, pledge yourselves to abide by its constitution and bylaws? Do you agree to perform the duties of your office with enthusiasm, commitment, and integrity? Support the activities and programs within our club, our district, and Rotary International. Promote the object and goals of Rotary both in service in our community and as well as the international community. And faithfully discharge your duties as officers and directors of the Rotary Club of San Diego to the very best of your abilities. Now, in my official capacity as president, I kind of like that, president, and installing officer representing the entire membership of the Rotary Club of San Diego, I declare you formally installed and look forward with all my heart to working with you for the betterment of our club, our community, and the world. Thank you so very much. Congratulations. Club 33, thank you so much for this opportunity to serve you this year. I consider it one of the greatest honors that a person can hold. I love this club, and I want nothing more to see it perform at its very best. Therefore, I look forward to working with each and every one of you this year to help serve our community and to give back to those in need. Together, we will do great things for San Diego and the world. First, let me take just a couple of minutes to thank Jody. I want to thank you so much for your leadership this year and the wisdom that you have imparted upon me, Jody. It means so much to me to be able to have followed in your footsteps. I have very much enjoyed the opportunity to learn from you and to grow better both as a person and as an officer of this club. So thank you so very much. Next, let me take the opportunity to recognize and thank my three sponsors. They are here today at the table up here in front. With us, we have Stan Hartman. Vince Ceruzzi was not able to be with us, but Mike Rowan is. Gentlemen, all three of you have been extremely influential in my Rotary career. For that, I thank you very much. I would not be here today if it wasn't for your wonderful gift of Rotary that you gave me. Michael, thank you so much. Okay, time to get on to the family. I've got lots of family here. I'm not going to go through everybody individually, but I do want to at least mention those people that are most important in my life, of course. Anthony, I'm just going to say your name and stand up if you want. If you don't want, that's fine. My son, Anthony Pretto. My wonderful Liza Lou, my love of my life, Liza Pretto. Today with us, I'm so extremely taken that both my mom and my dad were able to join us, Ann Pretto and John Pretto. Thank you so much. My baby brother Joey up here that works with us in the business. My sister Mary, where are you? There's Mary right there. And Mary's two sons, Ian and Shane. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming. I also want to recognize my wonderful mother-in-law, Charlotte Kobe. Morton, thank you so much. And her husband, Bob Morton. Bob, maybe we'll get you back in the club. Thank you very much. My sister-in-law, Kara Kobe. Kara, you're here. Thank you so much, Kara. And Sidar Janola. Thank you, Sidar, for coming so much. Thank you so much. I've got a couple of cousins, Karen and Elisa. Also, thank you. Thank you very much for coming. Now, what kind of a husband would I be if I didn't recognize my wonderful, gorgeous wife? I want to especially recognize Kimberly Kobe Pretto. Thank you so much for the support and help that you've given me this year. And thank you so much for experiencing this ride that we call life together. Thank you so very much.
Give me a few more minutes. Okay. I'm loving it. It's fun.
I want to recognize my peeps. I got lots of peeps in the audience. I got the Rotaract, the San Diego State Rotaracts. Give it up. Also, you met them because they were introduced as visiting Rotarians. But at PETS this year, we had a wonderful bond. And two of the gentlemen that I bonded with were able to join us today. They're both presidents of their own respective clubs. And it means so much to me to be able to have them come share this day with me. Michael and Gordon, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
On your table before you, there is a new Rotary pin, which also has an American flag tied to it. As some of you know, I enjoy wearing the American flag. I wanted to give this to you, each and every one of you, as a gift from me to you. I took it one step further, though, and I took that same emblem and I put it on the directory for this year. So this year, our new directory, which will be available after you leave today, you'll see, has the exact same pin embezzled on the front of it, not embezzled. It's very important for me to start my roast material very early. I studied in the University of Gutermo for many years to learn how to appropriately screw things up. So thank you very much. My mentor and greatest supporter, Wayne, thank you so very much. Okay, so you got your pins. Please wear them. Wear them with honor and joy. Thank you so much. This year, Rotary International has embarked upon the theme that we see up here, Engage Rotary, Change Lives. I could not think of a better theme for this club, for me to represent this club this year. The focus of engaging Rotary change lives may make sense, but let me just give you a very quick quote from the new president of Rotary International, because it means so much to me. When you as an individual make the decision to engage Rotary, to bring service and Rotary values into your life, that is when you start to see the incredible impact that Rotary can have. That is when you will find the inspiration, the excitement, and the power to truly change lives. No one's life will be changed and affected more than your very own. For us as Club 33 members, I believe this involves 3 areas that I would like to focus on this year. I'd like to increase our membership numbers moving forward, provide more opportunities for fellowship, and improve participation in all of our wonderful club committee activities. Let's talk membership for just a bit. For a club our size, well over 500, adding members is never an easy task. Joe Craver has been responsible, along with the rest of the membership committee, and has done an amazing job over the last 2 years. Joe, thank you so very much for your service. Joe had some pretty tough odds, pretty tough times the last few years, but we've added over 80 new members in the last 2 years, and I want to continue that trend in Club 33. So this year, to continue the momentum, I've enlisted the help of Jackie Meyer and Bill Early to head up the membership team for 2013-2014. I know, and many of you know, because we now have the largest membership committee ever assembled for this club, that we are well on our way to creating a prospect list that'll help us ensure that Club 33 will remain viable and vital in the years to come. But the goal and the responsibility for membership doesn't rest just with the membership committee. It's each and every one of our responsibilities to bring the gift of Rotary to Club 33, to new members. I challenge each of you to take a business card out of your purse or wallet, write the name of a prospective member on the back of it, and leave it on the badge bag before you leave today. We all need to take responsibility for building membership in this club, and we can start today by doing this simple act. I look at it not as an obligation, but as I said, a gift that we would like to give, or we should give, to those that we know best. Whether it be a business associate, a friend, a colleague, share the gift of Rotary with them. Consider sharing Rotary with a friend. Fellowship. Paul Harris, the wonderful founder of Rotary International, founded Rotary on a very simple principle. His idea was that business and friendship should come together, and that by doing so, we will enjoy more business and more friendship. This today we call the Fellowship of Rotary. This year, I invite and encourage all Rotarians to share this wonderful opportunity to engage one another and to make a difference. I believe through the gift of fellowship, we can help each other, but we also create more opportunities for service, both locally and in the world beyond. I am a Rotarian today because of the fellowship of other Rotarians. There are a number of you in this room today that I'm deeply grateful for. I'm trying to do the speech without my glasses, so give me a break. And Pauline said, Chuck, 18 fonts should be big enough. Well, maybe it's not. I want to give this gift of fellowship that was given to me 20 years ago back to each and every one of you. Now, we've been negotiating at our household how we're going to do this, and clearly, I very can't well have everyone over to my house for dinner. But I do intend to encourage everyone to get together on a more frequent basis. Rotary doesn't have to just be Thursday lunch. So I will host a number of dinners and club events this upcoming year where we all can enjoy and share the fellowship that Club 33 has to offer. Share the magic with one another that makes Rotary so very important in the lives of others. Building on my story of fellowship, let me tell you another story. This is a story that I've told before, but I think it's important, especially for the newer members, for me to repeat. I find it quite ironic that I'm standing up here today, because the first 3 years that I was in this club, I didn't get Rotary. It didn't make sense to me, and I didn't fit in. Granted, the average age was over 65, and I was 34 at the time, but it was my fault. I did not engage. I was going to quit the club, but now I'm up here doing this gig. But I was at lunch, and I don't remember the program, but I remember what happened at the table. A true Rotarian sat next to me and asked me a simple question. He said, "Chuck, I want you to host an exchange student." Changed my life, changed my family's life. Having the exchange students participate with my wife and I and our children over the last 15 years has been one of the best experiences of our lives. Many of you know the young lady that came into our home last year, Minot Pignon. She has just graduated from high school, and I consider her part of my family, our family. But there's many kids before that have come along. Each and every one of them has made a difference on my life, and is the reason for why I'm up here today. So I ask you, it doesn't have to be youth exchange, but participate in what this club does best. We have so many wonderful committees, and while committee work sounds dry and boring, we all know that it is the magic that makes this club so very special. So if you're a member of a committee, double up on the work that you do in that committee, or consider joining another committee. Open your heart a little bit and let Rotary in. I'm sure you will find that it will make a difference in your life. Engage Rotary and change lives. The life that will be changed the most is your very own. I want to impart a quote that means very much to me from Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. We have so many examples in this club of how we already changed lives. Whether it's participating in Camp Enterprise, MOST, reading at Cesar Chavez, acting as a mentor to one of our many 3 or 4, whatever we're up to now, Interact clubs, or one of the other 58 or 60 committees that we have. Changing lives is not only changing your life, but it's also changing the life of a fellow Rotarian. As I said, I am here today because a Rotarian cared enough to ask me to get involved. So today I ask you to get involved. Engage Rotary and change lives. Now, I want to let you in on a little special project that I've been working on and that we're going to basically make public this year. As a few of you know, I'm somewhat of a nerd. I love technology and all the science that comes behind it. About a year ago, I was on my way with Andy and I think Jenny and Phil Blair were there. We were sitting at Gordon Biersch, and Joe Farage was there as well. We're sitting at Gordon Biersch, and we're getting ready to go talk to the young students at San Diego Rotary. And we were talking about how wonderful Camp Enterprise is for our club and what it means not only to us, but also to the Rotaractors. But my science brain came coming back to me, and I said, why can't we have this same experience for kids that are interested in science, technology, engineering, and math? So I put together a steering committee, and the response was overwhelming. We joined with some community partners, and Chuck, and what they came back and said to me, Chuck, was, Chuck, hell yes, let's do this. So with the wonderful support and help and guidance of both Bink Cook, Doug Arbon, and Craig Blower, I am happy to announce that Club 33 is going to embark upon its very first Science STEM Academy. What I learned was that if we waited till we hit the high school, we may wait too long. We were told this by by individuals that told us that we needed to go into the elementary school and start with the elementary school. So we are patterning our program after Doug Arbon's very successful program. We're going to go in with Doug and expand that program and hopefully eventually make it to 3 elementary schools. If we're successful at that level, and I expect that we will, I want to expand it to middle schools and then maybe eventually into high schools. As we do this, we will change lives. If we can guide but one student in the direction of a better education, we've done good by both ourselves and by Rotary. Thank you very much, Bink, Doug, and Craig, for your commitment to this wonderful program. This adventure that we call Rotary has been an amazing one for me and my family. As I said, the most impressionable thing for me, of course, has been youth exchange. But my experience in Camp Enterprise, with the San Diego State Rotaracts, working with Diana Venable and the Diana Venable Scholarship Fund, and Rotarians at Work. And even in the last couple of years, they've kind of put me into some club administration stuff. I have enjoyed every minute of it. Now, while I may have drunk a little bit too much Rotary Kool-Aid, as you can see, I want to share my passion for Rotary with you this year. Because it only takes one experience to cement a lifetime in service to Rotary. I am honored to be a Rotarian, and I'm proud to be a member of Club 33. Thank you so very much today. Now let's go out, engage Rotary, and change lives.